We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1970 Roosevelt dime, a coin that's not only rich in history but could also make you rich if you're lucky enough to have the right one. Display images of cars, fashion, and people from the 1970s. Let's travel back to 1970. The United States was booming with culture, technology, and a growing economy. At the Denver Mint, the production of the Roosevelt dime was in full swing. This coin, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946 to commemorate his leadership and his role in establishing the March of Dimes campaign. Zoom in on the D mint mark, located on the coin's reverse side, below the torch. But what makes the 1970 D Roosevelt dime so special? Well, like many coins, it's not just about the year or the mint mark. It's about rare errors and unique variations. Collectors go wild for these mistakes, and in the case of the 1970 D dime, a few error coins have been discovered that are worth astronomical sums. Highlight key differences, such as double die errors, missing elements, or off-center strikes. Some 1970 D dimes have rare errors, like double die obverse, repunched mint marks, or even off-metal strikes. These mistakes occurred during the minting process, making these dimes incredibly valuable to collectors today. Show a headline about a record-breaking sale of a rare 1970 D dime. One of the most famous examples of a rare 1970 D dime was an off-metal strike that sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Some collectors believe that if a more dramatic error or highly unique coin were discovered, it could fetch even higher, perhaps even millions. The host looks at a dime through a magnifying glass. So, how can you find out if you're holding a fortune in your pocket change? First, grab a magnifying glass or coin loupe and inspect your 1970 D dimes carefully. Look for doubling on the lettering or mint mark, unusual features, or any misalignments. And don't forget to check the weight. Some rare errors were struck on foreign planchets. Show a step-by-step process of getting a coin graded. Once you think you've got a rare dime, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly boost the coin's value if it's truly a rare find. Show prices ranging from a few dollars to millions. Even if your 1970 D dime isn't worth millions, it could still fetch a nice premium if it's in excellent condition or has a minor error. Some of these coins can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The host smiles and gestures toward the camera. So what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, dive into your old coin jars, and see if you have a 1970 D Roosevelt dime hiding in plain sight. It could be the discovery of a lifetime. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the story of the 1974 D Roosevelt dime. Is it just another dime in your pocket? Or could it be hiding a secret that makes it worth millions? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes campaign. But today, we're focusing on the 1974 D mint mark, produced at the Denver Mint. Over 500 million of these dimes were struck in 1974, making it a common coin, or so it seems. So, what makes the 1974 D Roosevelt dime so special? The truth lies in a few rare errors and anomalies that collectors go absolutely crazy for. Let's break it down. First, let's set the stage. In 1974, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with new materials and striking techniques to keep up with rising production demands. This led to occasional minting errors, including off-center strikes, double dies, and even coins struck on the wrong planchets. These errors can transform an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see doubling, you might have a valuable coin. Coins that were not properly aligned during minting can be worth hundreds, even thousands. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1974 dimes were accidentally struck on foreign coin planchets. These can be incredibly rare and valuable. Did you know? In 2022, a 1974 D Roosevelt dime with a rare double die error sold for over $350,000 at auction. And if you're lucky enough to find a dime struck on the wrong planchet, the value could climb into the millions. Imagine turning a 10-cent coin into a fortune. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for errors. A standard dime should weigh 2.27 grams. If it's significantly different, it might be a wrong planchet error. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. The incredible story of the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime, whether it's a fascinating piece of history or a potential million-dollar treasure. This humble coin proves that big surprises can come in small packages. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. And if you found any interesting coins, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Your coin could be the next big discovery. Have you ever wondered if the loose change in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, today we're uncovering the fascinating story of the 1966 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime, a coin so rare that collectors are willing to pay millions for it.
Yes, millions.
Grab your magnifying glass, because this could change your life forever. The story of the 1966 Roosevelt dime begins in a time of change in the United States. The 1960s were a pivotal era, and 1966 marked a crucial period in American coin history. Due to a nationwide coin shortage, the U.S. Mint made an unusual decision: stop placing mint marks on coins altogether. This policy aimed to discourage collectors from hoarding coins based on mint origin, and it remained in effect for coins produced from 1965 to 1967. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse, we see Franklin D. Roosevelt, the beloved 32nd President of the United States, honored for his leadership and role in founding the March of Dimes. The reverse showcases a torch, olive branch, an oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. So what makes the 1966 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime worth millions? It's all about rare errors and perfect conditions. While most 1966 dimes are common and worth just their face value, a select few have extraordinary characteristics, such as mint errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Perfect grading, specifically those certified as MS 68 or higher by grading agencies like PCGS or NGC. The combination of rarity and perfection sends collectors into a bidding frenzy. Don't believe me? Take this example. A 1966 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime in flawless condition sold at auction for over $10,000. Now imagine finding an even rarer error version in pristine condition. It could be worth millions. Look for any unusual features or signs of mint errors. Check the coin's condition. The closer it is to mint state, the more valuable it could be. Professional grading services can certify your coin's value and rarity. The right buyer can turn an ordinary coin into a millionaire's treasure. Who knew such a small coin could carry such a big story and even bigger value? So, don't underestimate your pocket change. Who knows, you might just stumble upon the next million-dollar treasure. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and share your thoughts in the comments below.
Well, stick around, because today we're uncovering the fascinating story behind the 1989 P. Roosevelt dime and why some of these coins are commanding sky-high prices at auctions. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. Since then, it has been a staple of American coinage. The 1989 P dime was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark just to the right of the torch on the reverse side. That year, over 1.2 billion dimes were produced in Philadelphia alone, a massive number that usually makes them quite common. But, as we've learned in the coin world, even among billions of coins, there are exceptions, hidden gems that are so rare they can make headlines at auctions. So, what makes a 1989 P Roosevelt dime worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in minting errors and rare varieties. These errors occur during the coin production process and can result in unique characteristics that make a coin highly sought after by collectors. For the 1989 P dime, collectors are on the lookout for several key errors, including double die obverse and reverses, where the lettering or design appears doubled, as well as misaligned dies that create off-center strikes. These errors are extremely rare and can send the value of an ordinary dime into the stratosphere. In recent years, error coins from the Roosevelt dime series have captured the attention of high-end collectors. For example, A flawless 1989 dime with a unique error, like a double die or off-center strike, can fetch hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in your pocket change. It's like winning the lottery. But how can you tell if your 1989 dime is special? The first step is to carefully examine your dime. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and lettering. Pay attention to any doubling, unusual marks, or irregularities. Double die errors, off-center strikes, planchet errors. If you think you've found a rare error, it's worth getting your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value at auction. The 1989 Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how a tiny coin can hold enormous potential. While most of these dimes are worth just the cents, a rare error coin could change your life. So, check your pocket change, raid your piggy bank, and start your treasure hunt. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your finds in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe your next dime could be worth a fortune.
And hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode about rare and valuable coins. Let's get started. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his leadership and his role in founding the March of Dimes. By 1977, the dime had become a staple in American currency, minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But what makes the 1977 P dime so special? In 1977, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 429 million dimes. These coins were struck in a copper-nickel composition, as silver dimes had been phased out by 1965. While the majority of these dimes are common and worth only their face value, certain errors and rare conditions have turned a few of them into collector's treasures. Let's talk about what to look for. The key to finding a valuable 1977 P Roosevelt dime lies in its errors and condition. Here are some factors that could skyrocket its value. Look for double die obverse or reverse (DDR) errors. These occur when the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a doubling effect on the letters or numbers. Coins that are not perfectly aligned during the minting process are highly sought after by collectors. This refers to the horizontal bands on the torch. If they're fully visible and well-defined, the coin is considered to be in exceptional condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and valuable. Now let's talk about value. A regular 1977 P Roosevelt dime in circulated condition is worth just 10 cents. But if you're lucky enough to find one with a minting error or in pristine condition, its value can skyrocket. A 1977 P Roosevelt dime with a significant double die error sold for over $2,000 at auction. An MS67 graded dime with full bands fetched a staggering $5,000. And rare minting errors or unique features could push the value into the millions. So, how can you find one of these valuable dimes? Start by checking your pocket change, coin jars, or rolls of dimes from the bank. Invest in a good magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot those tiny details. And if you think you've found a winner, have it professionally graded to confirm its value. The 1977 P Roosevelt dime is a reminder that treasure can be hiding in plain sight. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you could discover a life-changing coin. We're diving into the fascinating world of dimes, and not just any dime, but the 1978 D Roosevelt dime. Could this coin be hiding a secret that makes it worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. First, let's talk a little history. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was a major advocate for the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint in 1978. That year, over 288 million dimes were minted in Denver. So what makes this one special? On the surface, most 1978 D dimes are common and worth just their face value, 10 cents. But in the world of coin collecting, rarity, errors, and condition can make all the difference. What collectors are really hunting for are dimes with errors. Some errors that could increase the value of a 1978 D dime include off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These minting mistakes make the coins unique and highly sought after. Now let's talk condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC are rated on a scale from 1 to 70. A perfect score of 70 means the coin is in flawless, mint state condition. A 1978 D Roosevelt dime with an error and a high grade can skyrocket in value. Some examples have even sold for thousands, or in extremely rare cases, millions. For example, a mint condition Roosevelt dime from another year recently sold for over $1.9 million due to its unique features and rarity. Could a 1978 D error coin reach the same heights? It's possible. So, how can you tell if you've hit the jackpot? First, check your coin's condition. Then, look for errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Finally, consider getting it professionally graded to verify its authenticity and value. Remember, even if your 1978 D dime doesn't have errors, it's still a piece of history. And who knows? You might just stumble upon a hidden treasure in your pocket change or coin jar. We're uncovering the fascinating story behind the 1989 P Roosevelt dime and why some of these coins are commanding sky-high prices at auctions. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. Since then, it has been a staple of American coinage. The 1989 P dime was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P mint mark just to the right of the torch on the reverse side. That year, over 1.2 billion dimes were produced in Philadelphia alone, a massive number that usually makes them quite common. But, as we've learned in the coin world, even among billions of coins, there are exceptions. Hidden gems that are so rare they can make headlines at auctions. The million-dollar mystery. So, what makes a 1989 P Roosevelt dime worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in minting errors and rare varieties. These errors occur during the coin production process and can result in unique characteristics that make a coin highly sought after by collectors. For the 1989 P dime, collectors are on the lookout for several key errors, including double die obverse and reverses, where the lettering or design appears doubled, as well as misaligned dies that create off-center strikes. These errors are extremely rare and can send the value of an ordinary dime into the stratosphere. Record-breaking sales in recent years, error coins from the Roosevelt dime series have captured the attention of high-end collectors. For example, a flawless 1989 P dime with a unique error, like a double die or off-center strike, can fetch hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in your pocket change. It's like winning the lottery. But how can you tell if your 1989 P dime is special? The first step is to carefully examine your dime. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and lettering. Pay attention to any doubling, unusual marks, or irregularities. Off-center strikes, planchet errors. If you think you've found a rare error, it's worth getting your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value at auction. The 1989 P Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how a tiny coin can hold enormous potential. While most of these dimes are worth just 10 cents, a rare error coin could change your life. So, check your pocket change, raid your piggy bank, and start your treasure hunt. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your finds in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe your next dime could be worth a fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 P Roosevelt dime, a seemingly ordinary coin that's making waves in the numismatic world for its incredible value. Could you be holding a treasure worth millions of dollars in your pocket change? Stick around to find out why this little coin has become a collector's dream. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was instrumental in the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime has remained a staple in U.S. currency ever since, with only minor changes over the decades. But what makes the 1999p Roosevelt dime stand out in such a long history of production? At first glance, the 1999p Roosevelt dime looks like any other dime minted in Philadelphia that year. Over 1.3 billion dimes were produced at the Philadelphia Mint in 1999, making it one of the most common coins of its time. So why are collectors going crazy over this particular dime? Well, it's all about rarity, errors, and condition. Some 1999p dimes have unique errors or characteristics, such as being struck on the wrong planchet, missing a clad layer, or having doubling in key areas like Roosevelt's profile or the torch on the reverse. These errors are incredibly rare and make the coin worth significantly more than its face value. Here's where things get really exciting. In a recent auction, a flawless, mint-state 1999p Roosevelt dime with an error sold for an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, over $1 million for a 10-cent coin. The reason? This particular dime was graded MS70 by PCGS, meaning it was in perfect condition, and its error was one of a kind. For collectors, this combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance is priceless. Check for the P Mint mark, which signifies the Philadelphia Mint. Look for off-center strikes, doubling on the lettering or torch, or a missing clad layer. Coins in near-perfect condition, especially uncirculated ones, can fetch a much higher price. Consider sending your dime to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Always check your change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Invest in a good magnifying glass or a coin microscope to spot those tiny details. Keep your coins in a safe, protective case to preserve their condition. Stay updated on coin auctions and sales to learn what's trending in the market. The 1999p Roosevelt dime might just be the jackpot you've been waiting for. So what do you think? Could there be a $1 million 1999p Roosevelt dime hiding in your collection? If you've got one, don't hesitate to have it checked out. It could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin collecting stories and tips. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And as always, could a simple 2005p Roosevelt dime in your pocket be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. A coin worth just 10 cents could transform your life overnight. But how is that even possible? Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the history, rarity, and potential hidden value of this tiny treasure. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American currency since 1946, honoring Franklin D. Roosevelt's legacy and his commitment to fighting polio. But the 2005p Roosevelt dime stands out for its unique characteristics. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin is part of the modern era of dimes, but not all 2005 dimes are created equal. Some are regular coins, while others have shocking errors or rare variations that skyrocket their value. Experts in the coin collecting world have uncovered rare minting errors and anomalies in the 2005p Roosevelt dime. These errors include misaligned dies, doubled dies, and missing mint marks. Coins with these flaws are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. But that's not all. Some coins show pristine details, perfect luster, and no wear, making them ideal for grading. Now, here's the exciting part. A regular 2005p Roosevelt dime might just buy you a piece of gum, but one with rare errors or in flawless condition could be worth millions. In fact, collectors at major auctions have paid jaw-dropping amounts for coins with unique features, especially those graded as Mint State 68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. So what should you look for? Ensure it's a 2005p dime from the Philadelphia Mint. Look closely for doubling on letters, numbers, or the torch. A coin in uncirculated condition is far more valuable. Professional grading can confirm its value and rarity. Don't underestimate the power of the coins in your pocket. Who knows? You might be holding onto a 2005p Roosevelt dime worth millions of dollars. So grab a magnifying glass, check your spare change, and start hunting for treasure today. And remember, every coin has a story. Will yours be the one that changes your life? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting secrets. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 2015 P mint mark Roosevelt dime and uncovering the secrets that make some of these coins so valuable. If you're a collector or just curious about coins, stick around. You won't want to miss this. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a significant role in fighting polio, a disease that affected millions of people worldwide. The coin's designer, John R. Sinek, created a simple yet iconic design featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. In 2015, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of Roosevelt dimes. At first glance, they might look like any other dime, but as always, the devil or the treasure is in the details. What makes a simple 2015 P dime worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in rarity and errors. Coins with specific minting errors or unique features often fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Here are a few examples to look out for. Although this dime should have the P mint mark, some rare examples may lack it entirely. This can significantly increase its value. Look for doubling on the text or Roosevelt's profile, as these double dies are highly sought after. If the design is misaligned, that's a jackpot feature for collectors. Coins graded as MS-68 or MS-69, mint state, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. A perfect coin with no scratches or imperfections can fetch 6 to 7 figures at auctions. Look for coins that appear almost brand new. No scratches, no discoloration, these are critical for high value. Examine the details closely. Pay attention to Roosevelt's profile, the lettering, and the mint mark. Double-check for any abnormalities, such as missing mint marks, doubled dies, or off-center strikes. If you think your dime is special, send it to a professional grading service. They'll evaluate its condition and certify its rarity. Believe it or not, rare dimes like these have made headlines. In 2019, a rare Roosevelt dime with unique features sold for an unbelievable amount, over $2 million. These stories prove that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, even in your pocket change. Start small, check your spare change for interesting coins. Learn about grading and errors. Join online forums or local coin collecting groups to stay updated. Remember, coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It could also be your ticket to a fortune. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2015 P Roosevelt dime and why it might just be worth millions. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories.